Hello. I better just take these off. I think that's better. Hi, you guys. Happy Saturday. How is everybody feeling? Because sometimes on a Saturday you can feel a little lonely. It can feel just depressing sometimes. You don't have anywhere to go or people to meet or anything like that. So how are you guys doing? Well, I came on here because I have been watching. Oh, I wonder if you can hear me. I wonder if I'm connected to this. I wonder if you guys can even hear me. Maybe now you can hear me. I don't know if you could have heard me. Heard me. Okay. Um, I wanted to come on live because I was watching the show, and it is called oh gosh, the 1,000 pound best friend. No, no, I think there is one like that too, but oh yeah, maybe it is the 1,000 pound best friends. I think that's what the name of it is. I just came across it and I was like, oh, this looks interesting. I've gotten like so almost involved in it in such a beautiful way. Their lives is something that I can relate to so much. And it's so vulnerable and it's so open, and it's things that I feel like often a lot of us struggle with that we don't even realize um, that others struggle with it also. So like as I'm watching this show, it's like these best friends who are, gosh, like summer's around like the 500 pounds, like 300 to 500 pounds. They've lost quite a bit of weight and all that, but they have struggled with their weight for a really long time. And, it's like sometimes you can put yourself, and I've been there, like you put yourself in this position where you isolate almost, so you feel alone. And so some of the thoughts and some of the feelings that these individuals are going through, it's like, boy, I I can relate to that so much, and it's like our minds, we put ourselves in this place where it's like, how can you relate to me? I'm 500 pounds. There's no way that you could relate to me. Here's where this becomes dangerous. And I don't care who you are, where you're at in your life. I think that often we compare ourselves to others, or think that somebody would never understand. But I really feel like that's a place where we isolate our own feelings and put ourselves in this place where we are alone. And I think we almost do that to protect ourselves because we don't want other people to see our weaknesses. However, while I was watching the show, it's like these women struggle so much with food, and they struggle with their own identity and self trust and being proud of themselves. A lot of them have lost hundreds of pounds, and it's like, I only lost 100 pounds. I still have 200 more to go. Oh my gosh, the fact that they lost even just 100 pounds, even the fact that some of them will lose like 30 to 50 pounds all by like just by adjusting and changing a few things. And it made me realize where I've come over the last few years, because over the last couple of years, I was in this place. I was one of the heaviest I've ever been. It's almost embarrassing to admit, but like at my highest, I was like 224 pounds. That's, I think, is what I saw on the scale. But this has been a process. This is not something that just changed overnight. And with these ladies, on the 1,000 pound, what is it? The 1,000 pound best friends. It's like, you're not alone. You're not alone in thinking this way. Oh my gosh, it just hits in such a beautiful way because we all have our own struggles, and we never know where somebody else came from. We don't know somebody else's life. And it's so interesting when you take a moment to put yourself in somebody else's shoes. It's not that easy. Um I often have looked at pictures or people and they're like, you know, at a really good goal weight, their figure's perfect, all of these things, and I'll look at them and I'm like, "Gosh, they must it must be so easy for them." However, the truth is that they have their own struggles and they struggle just as much. Oh gosh, the sun's coming through and it is. Yeah, they struggle just as much. So when we try to compare ourselves to other people and put ourselves in their shoes, you're not getting anywhere in life. So just take that step back and realize that you're not alone in those feelings of I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy enough. I'm never going to be able to follow through with the things that I want to follow through with because those feelings are so strong, and when we hold on to those feelings, it's like nothing will my stepdad, "Hi, Floyd, if you're watching, I love you." I know I'm doing this live. I did this, live, gosh, if you're watching, because you just texted me, so I'm assuming you're my one watcher right now, but I did this live last Wednesday. So this is, like, my 3rd live that I've done, and it is embarrassing, it's so hard, I can't believe it, but, "Aw, thank you." He's texting me. Instead of just, like, messaging, he's sending me a little text message. "I love you, Floyd. Thank you." I was talking about the 1,000-pound best friends. I was watching that, and just the way that they struggle with their lives, it is so hard, and I feel like so often in life, we can relate to those feelings, but we don't wanna be vulnerable. It's so hard to be vulnerable and put ourselves in a position of admitting that we struggle, and we all struggle. And even with those people who think that like, you look at somebody's life and you think that they have it all together, but deep down, they still have their struggles too. And they may have overcome some of the things that you want to overcome in your life. However, there's still struggles. And that's where we get lost and find ourselves feeling so alone, but we're not. We're not alone. So that was my little thought of the day is don't ever feel alone. And if you are, find people to reach out to, talk to people because it life already is a struggle and then thinking that you're doing it all alone is even more of a struggle. So don't do it alone. Always find somebody. Just like what does he say? Now I can punk you on air. I love it. All right. Well, I hope that you guys have a great Saturday and do something for you. Just whatever it is, whether you journal, whether you take 5 minutes just in a room all by yourself, whether you clean your house, go for a 5-minute walk, whatever it is, do something for you. Put yourself first because you are important. And thank you, Floyd, for being here. Gosh, I love you. I might call you after this. Okay. Bye.